I feel many businesses fail because of co-founder disputes. Like one co-founder wants something else, the other wants something else, the third one wants something completely different, right? So I think you might have some stories as a venture capital. You might have seen some spicy stories of co-founder disputes.
There's good, there's bad, and there's ugly, right?
Throughout. I would love to know the ugly. Good, bad हमको नहीं चाहिए.
नहीं यार, पहले good बताता हूँ, फिर थोड़ा लोग खुश हो जाए, उसके बाद ugly भी बताता हूँ. But हाँ, मतलब it is genuinely I believe कि अगर everybody around the table is agreeing, तो business सही नहीं चल रहा है. कुछ ना कुछ खराब चल रहा है. Business is not going to go anywhere. You have to have healthy disagreements within any business, within any setting. I'm sure you have major fights with your co-founders, right? हाँ, वो होना ही है. And that is the right thing to do, right? It's all about can you disagree in the right way, right? And that disagreement sometimes it just crosses that threshold, right? And I've seen situations when
एक बार तो ऐसा हो गया था, मतलब almost एक WWE मैच हो ही गई. मैंने कंट्रोल किया क्योंकि वो बोला मामा आप मेरे को दोगे.
नहीं, and I know of situations, right, where there are founders जो they can't sit in the same room together. There's so much bad blood between them, they can't sit in the same room together. And there are situations in काफी सारा पैसा भी उठ चुका है and बेचारा investor बैठ के company चला रहा है because founders तो they're not willing to get along together, right? So it can get very bad. So it is important. Like for me, when I'm looking at a team of co-founders together, right, मेरा सबसे पहला question है कि यार can they get along? Do they get along very well? I spend business तो मैं evaluate कर लेता हूँ, but I spend 3-4 days just with the founders ऐसे ही पता करने के लिए कि यार आसपास में interpersonal relationships कैसे.
I think that plays a very major role, not in the founders, also in business as perspective, because we have so many different stakeholders. Like you have investors, you have your clients, you have your supply side, demand side, you have your employees. So interpersonal skills is the core of a business, I feel.
But I want to ask you one question. That what if there are more than 2 founders? Let's say there are like 4 or 5 founders, because you know एक बार 2 में तो क्या है ना कि रजामंदी हो जाती है, एक दूसरे को, it's like a marriage. When there are 3-5 founders and all are come from like really big backgrounds, how do they handle egos?
Their magic number is 3. 3 founder is magic number for me, and I have no data for it. मेरा just historical track record है कि यार 3 founder के साथ.
I would agree. 3 में क्या होता है ना, you can vote 2:1 का vote में आप veto कर सकते हो, ठीक है, वो हो गया. And also दो founders में क्या है, raising a business is as good as it's just like raising a child, ठीक है, disputes होंगे. How you want to raise a child, she can, as a wife can have a different approach towards it, the father can have a different approach. You have to find the middle way out of it and then be able to raise the child.
And हाँ, मतलब when I say magic number is 3, ऐसा नहीं कि मतलब कोई चौथा फाउंडर उसको बाहर लात मार के बाहर निकाल हो गया का, ऐसा नहीं बोल रहा.
Practically also, इतने लोग like मेरा जो co-founder था, जब वो गया था to his boss and he was going to quit, उसने बोला था अगर 4-5 फाउंडर है तो तू लिख के ले, तू 1 साल बाद आ रहा है वापस. But I would love to understand from the horse's mouth कि यार is there some magic number? But yeah, I think
I don't disagree with you, right? I think to a certain extent there is something as too many cooks also, right? I mean, end of the day founder क्यों बन रहे हैं? Because we are entrepreneurs at heart. We want ownership of what we do, and we don't like working in cookie cutter structured environment में 10 processes हैं, यही follow करना है, 4 लोग बता रहे हैं क्या करना है, and we're answerable to 20 different people and all of that stuff. We're entrepreneurs. We do that because we're entrepreneurs at heart. And if you have, you're still accountable to your co-founders, I'm sure. But if you have 4 or 5 people, then it's hard to carve out कि यार ये मेरा है, ये मैं देख रहा हूँ, इसमें मतलब
फाइट हो जाएगी, कौन जाएगा.